da, 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 da. Oh, shoot. Drop my phone charger on the ground. Ah, I just hate. Come on. Okay, there we go. Not wearing a headset for a while and then putting it back on can be a very uncomfortable experience. One of my least favorite things in the world. Alright, hey. We good to start then? I think we are. I think we're good to go. Let me just make sure everything's good. Dum 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 dum. I have Rushy stuck in my head. Alright. We are good to go. Hold on, let me have a drink of water. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I gotta get myself fired up. Maybe the intro will help. Hey everybody, it's Tristan T, and welcome to part 10 of Forza Horizon 4. Last time, we picked up a brand new set of challenges along the festival playlist and continued our journey to take on Horizon Winter. And considering that we've only got about 1 day left of it, we've got some work to do to try to get that Horizon Backstage Pass, so hopefully we'll get that done in this episode. That's going to be our goal. But before we get into that, I've got a couple things I want to talk about. This is a little bit of a historic episode, if you will. But before we get into that, I just want to reiterate and quickly comment on something that happened between this episode and the last one. And that is, of course, the announcement of Let's Play number 2, which is Undertale. The teaser trailer number 1 is available right now on the Streams for Lauren channel. I have plans to release another one at some point before we get started with it, but yes, Season 1 of Undertale is in the works. It will be coming once we're done with Season 1 of Forza Horizon 4. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a totally different experience than playing through this game, so I highly recommend you come around and you watch and enjoy Undertale when that time comes. Also, I took a little look at the channel and at how long we've been doing this. We're about 2.5 weeks in to this Let's Play of Forza Horizon 4, and it's pretty crazy because this is our first double-digit episode. We've hit episode 1-0, which is pretty crazy to think about. We've done this 10 different times. You were a little shocked last time whenever I mentioned that it was part 9, so part 10 feels a little more official. Before we get started with this episode, I would just also like to quickly mention, there will be no car of the day.
Welcome back, Mole Man.
Which is something I'm not going to do often, but because I want to get as much done in the season progress as possible, we're diving right into the action this time around. So let's go ahead and get right to it. And I want to start by quickly just taking a peek at what we have to do here. I want to start by completing the Toyota Supra story, which we have not finished yet. We still have to do that PR stunt jump, the rail yard ramp, which I've failed a couple of times. I'm not sure if I want to get to that right now, but at some point I would definitely want to crack into it again. And then we have a couple more We have 2 more seasonal cups that we can do, one for cross country and one for dirt racing. So we'll probably dive into those, and I think that should be enough to get us to 50% completion. I'm not quite sure. We're going to find out. We're going to see. So yeah, no car of the day in this episode. We're sticking with what we've got right now because we're getting right to the action. I got some stuff I want to get done today. So we're heading in. We've got the 2012 Jeep Wrangler. That's what we're starting with. Let's hit the road. My audio is always too dang loud. I like to have my audio a little bit lower than usual for the Let's Plays because it just, it kind of helps me maintain the focus. We're outside of Castle View Road as per usual, and I want to go ahead and start by heading over to the Astmore Heritage Circuit. If you remember in the last episode, we did this seasonal championship, Slip Slide and Saloons. We're going to have to go ahead and run over this course one more time, but this time in the Toyota Supra, to go ahead and finally finish that legacy, which I think we started back in episode 8. There's nothing better to start with than a little bit of off-roading. Poor network conditions. Not happy to see that. I've had a long enough day. Just let me have my fun, okay, game? Flying over the highway. Oh my... This thing is not kidding around. We're getting some crazy air. Woo! Oh, nice. That was sweet. I really like this Wrangler. It's always good to have, like, at least one mainstay off-road vehicle you can always rely on, and I think this will be it for me. We've come across a beauty spot for Moorhead Wind Farm. I've talked a lot about Moorhead Wind Farm and, why I like it so much as an area throughout this Let's Play, but let's get the official view, shall we?
The Moorhead Wind Farm. People say these things are loud and they ruin the landscape, but I think they're brilliant.
I think they're brilliant too, Alex. I believe this is one of the final beauty spots we have left on the map. So we might as well soak it in a little bit. As far as I'm concerned, there is no beauty spots in either of the DLC packages, which we'll get into later on, but I could be wrong, so maybe I'll be proven wrong. Hope so, as I like them a lot. But let's get back to the road. Yeah, we're at 10 out of 12. Man. Quickly, I want to just point out this 5,000 influence board here. It's a tough one to get, and I don't really feel like sitting here and doing it, because like I said, we're devoting all of today to championships, so we'll come back and get it another time, because that one is a challenge. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but it's pretty obvious, so I'll just reiterate it anyway. The higher cost of the influence board, a little roll here, the higher the cost of the influence board, usually the more difficult to reach it is. The 1 to 3,000 ones are pretty easily accessible typically. You'll find the 1,000 point boards just like hidden off a road or something. The 3,000 ones will be hidden a little better, but not too much harder. And the 5,000 influence boards, which is the most expensive kind, are typically in harder to reach places that either take, I just keep rolling over, either take a lot of speed or a very specific jump.
Racing series, who were eliminated going into round 7. Now, I thought they'd be devastated. I was ready with tea and hugs and sympathy, but they said it was an honour to make it this far, and now they get to watch. How do you like that? Those who made it through, it's up to you now. Amy has your back here on Pulse.
Funny I say that. Here's another one on top of those pipes here in mud kickers. But we're not going to spend any time going for those today. That'll be for another time. We're heading down to this little circuit. Now, can I participate in the race without doing the championship? No, damn it. I just want to do... Just let me do the race! Why? Why be this way?
There's a lot of people coming to watch this winter seasonal, you know. Go and give them a show.
Can I just do the race? What if I don't want to do the seasonal? Wait, so I don't understand. So I have to win it in the car, but it won't let me activate it because it's a part of a seasonal event. I'm so confused. Okay, what if we try switching to the Supra and then try activating it? Maybe that'll work. Let's see. Where's our Toyota Supra? There she is. Our silver beauty. Still love this car. Oh.
Even though it's freezing out there, I'm pretty
Akira,
sure
I don't want to
lots of
do the
people.
championship.
Just make sure you wrap up warm.
Can you go away? Please. Well, never mind, I guess. Looks like we're putting that off. Sorry about that. That's pretty strange. Let's head to one of the other two championships. We still have a barn find as well. This is kind of the point in the game where I'm like, geez, we got so much to do. Where are... Here, let's filter the map here. Boards, festival houses. Okay. Alright, where can we head? Alright, let's head over by the beach. Oh! This is an interesting one. So this championship is called Cheap as Chips. So our car needs to be B-class, and it needs to be worth less than 25,000 credits. That's extremely cheap. I doubt I have any cars that are... Oh, I have one that's equal to 25,000. Can we get any lower? No. Okay, so it looks like we're rocking with the 2009 Honda S2000. Okay. It's a B-tier car, so its stats are perfectly fine. It has good launch, but poor braking. Let's give this thing a rip on the way over. I like the look of this thing, but it looks a little tacky for me. There's something about, like, late 90s, early 2000 car models that kind of just bother me. Which might sound kind of strange, but they're just a little, like, played out, you know? They look like the crappy, poorer models of some of the cars we have today. Which actually makes pretty good sense, I guess, now that I say it out loud. But sometimes, kind of like this thing, they end up looking a little sad. This is definitely not Honda's best model by any stretch. Though I will say... Oh, that was close. Though I will say, for not really being... Uh-oh, high tunnel. For not really being built for the snow, this thing actually has pretty solid grip and control. Even in the off-roading, which is very nice. That's something I always take in a car. Another Forza-thon challenge down there. Coming up on a fast travel board. Where's it at? Got it. Whoa! Did I just drive through that tree? Whoa! What the... I beg your pardon? Okay, I guess that tree does not have a hitbox. That's... very strange, but... Hey, listen, not every game can be perfect, okay? Do a little slide along here. I wonder if this one's going to be 4 races like the last one, or if this will be like a more typical championship. I am excited, though, because is that the cross-country or dirt racing
Your latest
logo?
speed trap data is coming through. Looks like.
Oh, hello.
Yep. You're
I think it's
pretty
dirt
fast,
racing.
aren't you? Let's try some more, yeah?
No, it's dirt racing? Dirt racing. Yes, it is dirt racing. Okay. So I confused myself. Dirt racing and cross-country races are very interchangeable, as I've probably mentioned before. All right. So, for this one, the final reward is a 2004 Honda Civic. Okay. Interesting. It's quite funny. And this might sound a little bit ridiculous, but the Honda Civic, despite probably being the most driven car on planet Earth, is, well, just relatively rare in this game. It's kind of strange. I don't really know why the Honda Civic is so hard to find in this game, but it is. So this will be a pretty cool pickup, especially since it's like a classic car, especially in the modern era, you know.
So, even though it's freezing out there, we've still got loads of people braving the weather to watch this seasonal. I don't suppose that has anything to do with you, does it?
So this is 3 dirt races and a drag race. That's pretty interesting. Okay. I don't think I've ever done a drag race in a championship before, so this will be cool. We're a little bit below the B tier level. We're at 647. So we might be at a little bit of a disadvantage, but hey, that just puts us to the test even more, right? Let's hit it with race number 1. Bamberg Pinewood Trail. Let's take our opening photo here. Someone's in a side-by-side. Whoa, that guy's a classic Volkswagen Bug. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go. I'm ready. Something interesting I noticed as we begin this race in the early going, we're at level 43, I believe, 43 or 44. We're making pretty good advancement towards that level 100, which will get us the bronze bracelet. It's kind of crazy that we're almost at level 50 already. Like I said, this Let's Play feels like we haven't been doing it long at all, but it's been 2 weeks. Kind of nuts. We've been at this for almost a month now. Let's Plays are definitely time-consuming, as obviously we're going through the entire game, but this has been a blast, so thanks for coming along with me. I'll give a little bit of race commentary now. Like I said, with the relatively slower speed, if we have a poor performance in this race, I might have to go ahead and mod this car. We'll have to see. But since we only have like 1,000,000 credits, which might sound like a lot, isn't a ton, I would really rather not, but it looks like we're not going to have the speed to keep up with some people. Oh yeah, no. This thing is way too underpowered. Alright, it's buff time. Where am I at? Am I nearby a house? Okay, cool. Oh, no, I don't have it. Crap. Alright, looks like we're fast traveling. Well, we're off to a bit of a slow start in this episode, despite the fact that I wanted to get things done, because we're running into a couple of speed bumps. Sorry about that. We're going to go ahead and just quickly auto-upgrade this thing to the Max B class. Oh no, that doesn't get us to Max B class anyway. We need that good old 700. Well, okay, looks like we are going to have to use the auto upgrade. Small jump, so it's only 11,000 creds, which will save us some money. Alright, cool, we can travel. I'm doing fast travel just to speed up the process a little bit here. There's a Lamborghini Diablo there that guy's in. Classic Lambo model. Yeah, even for a B tier car, I'll admit this thing is pretty poor performing. I see why it's only worth 25,000 credits. It is definitely cheap as chips, as the championship would entail. For this one, we only need the CPU to be at, or the AI to be at around highly skilled level. So I'm going to chip down the difficulty so we don't struggle quite as much. We're already at a little bit of a disadvantage with the car, so. Alright. We're back. Let's put this thing to the test again. I want to make the most of this thing's good, solid launch. And make sure to note that this thing has poor braking. Because it'll allow me to take a lot tighter turns and keep good control of the car, while also not having to sacrifice too much speed. Because as you can see, this thing is very slow to accelerate. So we need to give it room to kind of grow like that. We took that turn very nicely here. We're going to rebound off of our friend Jade here. Oh, we're getting knocked around a little bit. That's okay. Oh, that's me in the side-by-side. Huh. Interesting. Well, I was hoping to maybe get a little bit of a bounce off of that guy ahead of us, but it's okay. Another Forza-thon challenge complete. Every time we complete the mini challenges, that's progress towards the bar as well. So we need those to get done too. Alright, back on a normal road. Oh man. This guy's getting a little physical with the driving. Okay, here we go. Now with these straightaways, we can get a little bit more consistency on the speed. Okay, come on, come on. We need a good breakaway here, and it looks like we're really getting one. We've got through this first chunk here. If I can get a good rebound on this turn. Oh, that was so nice. Perfect. We got a bounce off of a lot of people there. That was beautiful. That couldn't have gone any better. All right. Nice. So with that, now I can... Oop, a little too much speed, but it's okay. The guy in first caught me. Hey, me. Let me win. Alright, come on. Looking good. Got good lines. This guy in second is trying to take the same line as me, apparently. He is a pro at cutting me off. A little bit of a push. And that's gonna be close. Oh yeah, we popped. Episode. There's a winter exclusive barn find. Oh, this thing has winter tires on it. That's why it's controlling so well. Very interesting car to have winter tires on. But I'm not going to complain. When you see me looking around like that, I'm looking for that red line in the sky. That's our destination marker, which is where we've pinged on the map. So I'll usually just be driving towards that to give me a judge of where I'm going, and I can cut through the off-road to get there a little faster, so we don't have to drive 2 miles. We're gonna head back to Horizon Pulse. There we go. I was trying to feel maybe some Horizon Base Arena or one of the different radios, but I just love Pulse so much. And it's probably because I've listened to it 10 times more than any other radio station in this game. But man, do you blame me? Tell me it hasn't been epic background music to all of the episodes so far. It has been epic for getting my videos copyright flagged. But it's okay. Some sacrifices we must take for the integrity of the Let's Play. Alright. Coming up on race number 2 in the series. And I've talked a lot about the Mud Kickers course, but finally we get to race on it for the first time with the Mud Kickers 4x4 Scramble. There's another Can-Am. Dang. Pictures. Click.
Keep those promotional car photographs coming.
60
Nobody
cars.
catches them at extreme high speed, quite like you do.
Well, thank you. Oh, someone has the police interceptor. I don't remember which car that is. Oh, I believe it's this one. Classic. Alright. As we begin this race, let's talk a little bit about Mud Kickers, because I've mentioned it and its existence, obviously. We just drove through here earlier in the episode, but it's a pretty cool spot on the map. Mud Kickers is a dirt racing park, which is super fun for friends. It's great for little playground races where you meet up with your friends and just try to see who can get the fastest time. And in winter, it's full with, I think winter and spring actually, it's full with all the crazy lakes and stuff, but as you can see, it's got the jumps, the bumps. Oh man, it's a very fun course to drive on, leading this to be one of my favorite races in the game. Oh, that guy literally flipped, what? Oh my gosh. But yeah, it makes for some very hectic races, especially online with other players. It is a great time. I really have not been using my handbrake a ton, which probably would come in very handy. You can use the handbrake by pushing or holding A. It's traditionally the way that you get through drift zones, because it helps the car drift and slide, but it's also very helpful on turns as it helps maintain car control. The top 3 are very far ahead in this race. I'm actually not totally sure if we'll be able to catch up to them due to my little bump there on lap 1. But I believe we can at least catch up to this guy in 4th. It's taking these turns very slowly, so let's see if we can punish here. Alright, come on. Get a good clear. Nice. Oh, the guy in 3rd messed up. Okay, that's a big opportunity we have. What the? Someone's coming from behind? Okay. Come here, man. So with C. Milik being in 2nd, he was the guy that I was fighting in 2nd with earlier. That must mean it's me that's in 1st place, my main account, which is pretty crazy. Going through the tires there to get a little bit of a quicker cut on that turn. If it is me, I'm in another side-by-side, which I think is really funny. Oh, nice. Okay, that was really good. Out of the way, fellas. Get a rebound here. Whew. You know how I do things. If I don't get first, then I want second. And we can fight over it. And it looks like that's the plan. A little bit of the ducky horn that I forgot I had to finish off second place. It was me. I was gone that race. I was in another side by side. Man, why does my character look like that? What the hell? Why was I in booty shorts and slip-ons? We hit dirt racing round 6 and better news.
Hey, don't feel too bad for the drivers who got knocked out last round. When you see this next round of events, you might think they're the lucky ones. Round 6 is a go.
Second is first loser. Thanks, Abby Lee Miller. Really filling me with motivation here. Or determination, if you will. Ah, ha, ha. I'm already making Undertale references. This is not good. Let's head to race number 3, which is a little more important for us to win, but I think we can do it. I'm actually very, very worried about the drag strip race because this thing has terrible acceleration. So our weakness is going to really be exposed. So we kind of need to win first on this one in order to solidify a mistake on the drag strip. If you kind of get what I'm saying. So we really need to impress this next race. That's a pretty good speed zone run there. 119, nice. We're back on everybody's favorite bridge for the White Horse Hill Trail. Race number 3. All right, let's go. Now I see my freaking Can-Am up there again. Yeah, look at this. This is what I'm saying. Like, the guys from the far back are already breezing past me. On a drag strip, I'm going to be screwed in this car. So, we need to get as close to the top as possible this time around. I think maybe we can do it. Bit of a slow start on this one. We're lagging a bit behind, but now, here we go. This is the part we can take advantage of. They've already used all their max power, so we can come from the back end and strike a little bit. Here we go, nice. Breezing through some places. We're gonna wrap around here. This is gonna sound really strange when I say it, but I kind of need to make sure I lose this race. Not me, but me. You know? You get it. I'm gonna draft right behind myself here. Oh, sudden turn. It's okay. Pretty interesting to think that those side-by-sides are worth less than 2,500. Kind of strange. Really sloppy turn there, but luckily everybody else also took that turn horribly, so we have time to strike for first. Grizzly here is going to fight me over it, apparently. Uh-oh. Please don't rebound me. Ooh, okay, he almost slipped me out, but we made it out of there. This end section is going to be all about having good lines. Especially because here I am to freaking rebound myself. You can tell this thing drives like me because it knows my tricks. Crap. Yeah, we're not going to be able to catch up. That's unfortunate. Well, it seems now with this second place, it's do or die on the drag strip. And I'm not going to really have the essence to succeed. So, we're going to have to restart. Sometimes the best way to get by in Forza is a simple push of the restart button. Because sometimes you just need another try at a race, you know? You either need that first place to qualify, or something or the other. Here we go. We're going to lock it in here and go for the gold in this race. We're going to use the good old drafting technique, which I don't know if I've explained it, but drafting or slipstreaming, you may hear me refer to it as, is a technique in racing where you follow directly behind the path of your opponent and you take advantage of the way the air hits their car in order to make your car move slightly faster. It's a very good technique and is in a lot of games that involve racing. Even games that only involve a little bit of racing, such as GTA, have a lot of major slipstream mechanics, and drafting is very important in Forza. It's very, very quintessential to gaining good speed. And in this thing, we're going to need all the drafting we can get. Look at that. Now we've gained a lot of speed, and we're in first already. We're having a much, much better start in this race about halfway through. Taking out the snowman. Getting a little physical, keeping myself at bay. These guys just have better car control, man. Well, we can't take third. So we'll restart one more time. Or we'll go for second or first. Just having bad luck tonight in these races. Very unfortunate. Gonna go ahead and keep drafting behind here. Slow start, we got it. Okay, here we go. He drafted, build some speed. Back the inside like so. Solid breakaway there. Very nice line. Move it or lose it, fellas. Alright, we're back in the same spot we were in the last race, but I'm not going to give it up so easy this time. Okay, we are in the right camera. For some reason, my camera felt very close to my car, so I wasn't sure if I was on the right camera angle. Okay, nice. That turn and this turn coming up have kind of been the deficit of these last couple of runs, so I want to try and nail it this time. Nope. Ugh, man. I'm calling BS on this being a B-class car because I don't even know how my car is gaining that much momentum so quickly. It's kind of crazy. I think first place is probably impossible on this race, so we'll have to take second here. We're going to need a new car for the drag strip because, to put it bluntly, this Honda is kind of a piece of junk. This car is absolutely terrible. So, we're going to need something new to upgrade ourselves a little bit, but we can take the second place as long as we win that drag strip. And obviously we're not winning a drag strip in this dang thing. Second place it is. Yeah, 696. I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that. Alright, well, this car is a bust. So let's go ahead. Okay, the festival site is close by. Oh, it's a drag strip on the frozen lake? That's really cool. I've never done that before, so that'll be a cool experience. Alright, let's go ahead and take a small drive down here to the festival where we're going to buy a new car. Another dang barn find right next to the other one. We're going to have to do a 2-for-1 then at some point. We don't really have the time for it in this episode as we're locking in on the races this time around, but I complain about barn finds. That's true. I'm not complaining. Okay, I'm not complaining about like the barn finds themselves per se, but I really don't remember getting them as often as you do. Like, they kind of just shove them down your throat a little too fast. Because, like, we've been getting like 1 or 2 per episode, which is a pretty crazy rate to be unlocking them. But then again, as you can see, there's 16 different barn find cars, so gotta be room for some. Let's go ahead and claim our Range Rover.
The engine block was warped, but she's running nicely now. What do you say? Shall we get out there?
Classic. What a beauty. At D235, this is the slowest base stat barn find in the game. Besides maybe another 1 or 2. I talked about how slow the MGB GT was in the last episode, but yeah. This thing is a real slog, but Land Rovers are a delight, so we'll get to it at some point. I know I keep talking about cars and saying we'll get to them eventually, but it is pretty true. You know, there's so many cars. We'll get to them eventually. So we're looking for an affordable B-class car. Worth less than $25,000. We have the BMW M5. 7.3 speed is good. Oh, this side-by-side is free. I could buy that, but I'm not going to. It is 10 launch for a B-tier car? No wonder I was getting freaking smoked by that thing. But this is a drag, so we need strictly speed. 6.1's alright. 6.3. Okay, so this S2000 was 6.4. So we need something above that if that's what we're going for. Again, I don't want to get any of the free cars because those are cars we're saving for another time because they're a part of the DLC packages that we'll talk about later on. Alright, I think we're going to go with the BMW. Which one was that? The 1995 BMW M5. It's actually a pretty slick looking car. Can we get a cool paint on it or something? It's kind of given like Tokyo Drift. Actually, I kind of just like the red. Alright, 25,000. Base speed of 7.3. We should fare a little bit better with this car, I'm hoping. I actually really like the way this car looks. I was crapping on mid-90s models, and then I see this thing, and it's kind of changing my life. But I don't know if... Okay, maybe it is the BMW bias. I really like BMWs as car models. I think they're very, very pretty looking cars. Something I'll probably get into at some point in the series. But, oh, wait, this thing is only 634. Well, let's auto upgrade this sucker, because... Yes! Okay, cool. We can get this thing right to 700, which is good, because that'll really give us a fighting chance. Alright, drag strip. Bring it on. Let's do it. That's an influence board over here. We might as well get... Oh, wow. Already, this thing feels so much better than that last hunk of junk we were driving around in. Is this just a normal or an influence board in down here? Yes, it is. Hello. Let's go ahead and snatch that up. 80 out of 200. We're almost halfway. Doing good. Alright, now we've got a bit of a drive. 3.4 miles to get over to the frozen lake. I'm pretty excited to do this drag race because I've never done the one that's on the frozen lake. I know that there's one obviously right in the festival. It's like the most popular area in the festival. And then I know that there's one along the beach towards the castle on the far right side of the map. Let's hit this danger zone real quick. Nice. But I did not know that there was an accessible one on the water. Pretty cool. Then again, like I've probably talked about, I'm not crazy about drag racing in Forza. I like watching drag racing in real life, especially with like the super modded cars that are just like insane looking. I think that's really entertaining, but like when it comes to actual drag racing in Forza, it's pretty boring and derivative. So I've never spent a lot of time to unlock all the races. We're back to sliding around on the frozen Derwent water. Sliding back and forth. Oh, we're doing a spin out. And we're going to spin right... Oh, no, we're not. I was going to say we're going to spin right into it, but this is cool. The Ice Flats drag strip. Let's do it. We need a first place victory here. Goodbye, S2000. Hello, BMW F5. F5? No, that's the wrestling move. Alright, here we go. What car am I in? I'm in the Ford Escort. I know myself so well. Alright, let's drag. Oh no, someone's in a Can-Am. Oh man, I don't know how we're gonna be able to compete with that thing. That thing is gone! Oh man, we're in trouble here, folks. We are in trouble. What do we get? Oh my god. We came 5th! We got smoked! Oh wait, but I got last. So we might win anyway. We win anyway! Yes! That's all we needed. That's all we needed. No matter what place we got, all we needed was for the other me to fail, and it did. So that's a championship win. Probably the most scuffed championship ever. But we got the Honda Civic. Oh my gosh. What a tourney that was. Wow. Alright. Cheap thrills are complete. We've got one more tourney that I want to get into before we wrap up this episode. And it's the grocery run. It's a cross-country series, and we can only use the Porsche Macan and the Porsche... Do I have a Cayenne? If I don't have a Cayenne already, then I'll buy one, because this just gives me another reason to rant about cars. Like, I do have a Cayman, but... Oh, no. This is a Cayman. That's a Cayman. It's different than the Cayenne. Okay. So we're going to need to go buy a car. We'll stop at the Lake Lodge on our way up. Let's see how much percentage that got us. 34? Okay, so we should be able to complete the not the championship, the season with this one. This guy over here is leading me right towards an influence board. Rock's gone in his way, though. That's a fast travel board, actually. Oh, I see why the rocks got in his way. Why were they there? We're also almost halfway on the influence board. Whoa! We're slipping all around here. Now I have some time quickly to think about which of the two Porsche models I want to go for. Oh, I was looking at my phone. I did not mean to do that. Alright. Let's fly across the lake here and head to our good old Lake Lodge. Kinda sad we ever moved out of the Lake Lodge. It's cool, but Castleview Road is just in a more convenient spot on the map, you know? You don't really tend to go up to the top towards the mountains super often, or towards the big lake. Besides in the very beginning of the game, which is nice that we get it for free. Home, sweet home! Okay. Thanks, trees. Always ruining my fun, and now I'm stuck. Alright, there we go. We're back at the Lake Lodge. Now for this grocery run, we can use two different Porsches, which I'm going to see which are available in here. And they have to be A-class, I believe, so I'll keep that in mind as well. Are both of them available? Okay, yeah. So, we have the Porsche Cayenne and the Porsche Macan. As you can see by the look of both of these cars, they are extremely similar in look. The Macan and the Cayenne are basically brother and sister almost. They have grown together. They were released and unleashed to the world in the same amount of time, and they're extremely similar in terms of looks. Statistically, the Cayenne is a little bit better, with stats coming in at 740 and the Macan coming in at 708. So we're going to go ahead and go with the Cayenne Turbo. It comes with almost max launch and all-wheel drive. Sign me up. What in the world? That is the most ridiculous looking police. I can get a Super Mario one? That's crazy. We're not going to do that. That's a weird looking one. Oh, we can get one with a base arena paint on it? I think we're going to have to do that. I think that wins me over. 110,000 credits? We're doing a lot of spending on cars, so good thing we didn't do a car of the day, or I would probably be broke. Alright. So, let's quickly head to the auto upgrade. Oh, body kit presets? Hello? This thing has a fully kitted off-road build. This car's winning me over. It's doing all the right things right now. I love it. Let's hit the upgrades. I also like the Horizon radio-based theme we got here. Even though I was literally just slandering Base Arena a couple minutes ago. Alright. Let's head to the rail yard. So yeah, I like the Cayenne quite a lot. I did not know about this off-road kitted build, but it is nice. You got the wide tires in the back for the grip. You got the classic off-road lights, the tire guard in the front. It's a very nice look. I love off-road buggies like these. And you can imagine how perfectly this thing controls off-road. I mean, just look at this thing. It's meant for it. So I'm sure we'll tear up the track in dirt racing. Did we get max launch, by the way? Does this thing have 10 launch? It does have 10 launch. Nice. And 7.1 speed is not bad for an A-tier car. For one of our Forza-thon challenges, we need to hit a couple of drifts. So let's just quickly, like, wrong button, not the camera. We need to, like, just... We need to do one more. Hold on. And... Boom. Alright. We're back at the rail yard once again, which should be a very familiar area, considering we spent a lot of last episode trying to complete the challenge on this danger zone jump here. We're not going to spend any time on it today, because if I do, it'll probably make me mad because we can't do it. So, let's get in to the rail yard cross-country circuit. And rather interestingly, another reason that I didn't buy the Macan back when we had the option is because the 2019 Macan Turbo is an unlockable reward from this seasonal event. So that's pretty cool. It's a more modern version of the Macan, so we'll have both at the end of the day. Alright.
You ready to take on this winter championship? What am I saying? Of course you are.
Of course, the one that's in my favorite style of racing, cross-country, is only 3 races, you know? That would be my luck. Snowstorming. Oh. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Calm yourself there. Okay, game. Tell me I've lost several races in a row. Let me prove it to you. I'll put it back on expert. Just to shove it in your face. Watch. Rail yard cross-country circuit. Let's make some magic happen. But we're gonna start by taking a picture. I think I'm also in the... Yep, my main account is in the Porsche Cayenne too. Nice. I just realized now that we're not going to need many pictures because everybody is in the same 2 car models, since you can only use those 2 cars. Alright, we're back in the cross-country racing through the rail yard here, which is pretty cool. I love the cross-country races for the way that they allow you to just kind of unabashedly explore the areas. It's really cool. It shows off some of the ins and outs of the map very well. You can also really explore the lines as well. There's a lot more freedom to the racing overall. Since the game wanted to insult me and tell me that I should lower my difficulty to above average since we lost a couple races in a row, they literally don't know anything. So let's prove them wrong. That jump was way slower than the actual route, but it was fun to take, so it's worth it. Let's get past this guy up front here. I know we can. Just need to wait for him to make a mistake. He's not even taking the tighter turns. Oh, we just missed that checkpoint. Dang. Alright, it's okay. Let's cut a little sooner. There we go. Woo! Oh, come here. Get out of here. Gold is mine. Hands off. And up on the final lap here. Focusing up a little bit just because it's a tighter area to drive here, and in this big wide car can't really afford to make too many big mistakes since I hit everything with the big hitbox. I kind of want to hit the big jump since it's the last lap, but I feel like I'll sacrifice the race. So we're just gonna go ahead and take the first place. We hit it on the first lap, it counts. Epic drift backwards this time. And there we go. Proving the game wrong once again because this game sucks. Just kidding, I love this game. Got the push-ups emo, wow. And we hit tier 3 in the cross-country series.
See, drivers in that
In case you
last
couldn't
round
tell.
were doing a little too much sightseeing and not enough racing. Try not to make the same mistake here, eh? You're through to round 4. Enjoy.
Thank you. Alright. With that done, let's head to race number 2. Both of these are in and around Edinburgh. Arthur's Seat. I believe we did this cross-country race at one point in time, but we'll run it back again. And then we got this one here, which is through Edinburgh. So let's go. Which way are we heading? Alright. And then once we're done with this championship, that'll wrap up the episode. Because I believe that we'll have enough to get the Horizon Backstage Pass, which is what we're doing all this for, so we can unlock something very, very special. Forward under the bridge. Classic.
Hey, 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 Horizon, how are we? It's Amy Simpson here with a message for all of you through to the next round of the Horizon Cross Country Racing Series. Alex says, congratulations, you've made the cut for round 4. So well done to all you successful drivers out there. This next song is for you, right here on Horizon.
The windows are even tinted green, I just realized. Oh, man. Alright, North City Cross Country Circuit. Let's hit it. Go time. Snowy day in Forza, apparently. Heading into another lap race here. This is... Whoa, that pole was doing dances. This is a cool race because it gives a couple of different alternative routes. As you can see, we're taking this side route here, while everyone else was lame and took the main route. Even though we're probably going to take it next lap and the one after, because it's way faster, but hey. It's just fun that they give you the little alternative options, you know? One problem with this race, though, is that the KN with this off-road build is going to be a little bit harder to handle on the actual streets. And then areas like these with the hills, it's going to thrive much more. So we're going to have to use these areas as opportunities to cut ahead of the pack. Cutting around the monument there. Cool drift. Whoa. Cool little jump there. Alright, the top 8 are all very clustered up ahead here, so let's see what we can do here. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, man. The checkpoint is much closer to the road there than I thought it would have been. There we go. Nice. At lap 2, we're close to first. Oh, that guy hit the wall. It's tough. Let's head the other route here. This way is much faster because it's a straightaway and you can just stay more focused, you know? Try to avoid the fences and stuff, as even that tiny bit of wreckage will cut off some speed on our turns. Don't really want that. In races like these in the championships, you really want to be perfect with what you're doing. Crap. I went to go for a rebound on that guy after that straightaway, but he had a little more momentum than I did, so we'll cut it back in this way. This time around. Alright, there we go. Ah, we got a little bit of connection anyway. But it's alright. This is a good area for us to gain some speed. Get these fences out of the way. Not letting you rebound me, buddy. Don't even think about it. Nice. Good slide on that corner. Last lap's looking pretty solid so far. I'm sliding really nice on these turns here, okay. This guy in second is creeping up here. I'm losing some momentum heading up these hills, but that's okay. Oh, he's drafting me. Stay away, buddy. Whew, I don't think I could have taken that turn any tighter if I tried. Man. This has been a really good lap for me. But it's gonna be close. I need to hold on to this first here. These guys are right behind me. And we did it. First place, and this time we're very close to the camera. Bit of a longer race there, but that one's a good time. Level 46. That means it's wheel spin time. Let's go. Slapping the base.
Hey,
Wow.
Mole Man. Nice paint job. Why not show the artist some love with a rating?
A lot of the popular designs that I put on my cars after I'm done buying them are done by other players. For example, Zlatter is the guy that did the base arena paint job that I have on my KN right now, so we'll give it a like. It's a nice looking design. It's good to support other players in Forza and just in games as a whole. Finally, we wrap things up with the Arthur's Seat cross-country circuit. I'm going to grab these two boards here before we head over there, but I also want to go ahead and take some time to spin our wheel spins. We've got 3 super wheel spins. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Okay, rough start there. That was pretty poor. Ooh, a Baja truck. Nice. It's cool. Last super wheel spin here. Come on, let's get a gold or a purple. That'd be nice. Oh, the Project 7. Great car. Nice. Good spin there. And we have 3 standard wheel spins as well. Let's hit them up. Okay, Edinburgh watch. Lots of clothing. And we finish it off with more clothing. Almost a Lambo. Come on. Gonna let me have that one, game. Alright, whatever. Let's head up and grab these fast travel and influence boards over here. The nice thing about racing through locations you've never been in before is the fact that whenever you race, any fast travel or influence boards that you drive by while you're racing that you didn't already know were there will pop up on your map. So it's nice to just drive and do the races and then look back and see if you passed up what would be a location of a board that you can't hit while you're in a race. For example, this one right by this monument that we passed during the race. There we go, 1,000 influence. I believe this fast travel one's in the area where we can pick the split paths as well. Oh no, this is just kind of in the middle of nowhere. That works too. Alright, let's head to Arthur's Seat. Hit up the final race of Part 10. Part 10. I'm still trying to say it out loud so I get used to it, but I'm having a hard time. We'll get a little bit of cockpit view in the KN on our way there. The windows might be tinted green from the side view, but guess not through the front windshield when you're in cockpit. That's kind of disappointing. I wanted to see, like, the crazy look of the green window. Hello, sir. I totally just turned into you. I'm sorry. Oh, man. How do we cross over there? Not through that fence, apparently. That's not gonna break. Guess we're taking the long way. That's fine. Come on, I should be able to break through that fence. It's stupid, I can't. Oh! Board. We're at 277 for roads discovered. 3,000 influence board. Hidden back in that little crevice there. Alright. One final race. Arthur's Seat. Cross country. Can turbo. 2012 Porsche. Let's go. Alrighty. It's good to be back on this course. We have done this one quite a couple of times. I believe we did it just for a traditional race when we first unlocked cross country, but it's a favorite of mine. Arthur's Seat is a really cool looking area on the map. I like climbing the peak of the mountain and then flying back down it at the end. Really cool race here. We've already won the championship since we came first in the other 2 races, and best 2 out of 3 rules apply, so this one's not too much of a struggle, but it's alright. We'll give it our best anyway and go for the Queen Sweep. Speaking of Queen Sweep, WWE Queen and King of the Ring is this weekend, so when the next Forza part is going to be is a little up in the air right now. I've been doing a really good job of being consistent with these episodes, but I'm not 100% sure the next time that one will be happening. So this might be a small break for a little while. I'll let you know. We're going to head left here instead of right because that's where the magic line is telling me to go. But I will try to record one as soon as I possibly can. Big jump. Yeah, that was sweet. On the train tracks, too. The latest would probably be, like, Sunday. The earliest would maybe be tomorrow. I could try to fit one in tomorrow since the event is Friday to Saturday. Well, it's on Saturday, but, you know, Jack comes over the day before. Blah, 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 blah. You get it. You ever think the people that live in these towns just hate that the racers come through and break their walls? Like, they just constantly need, like, wall and fence replacement. And to, like, clean up their lawns because they're just full of tire tracks. It's gotta be really annoying, especially for the farmer whose field I'm breaking right now. And the highway guardrails that apparently I'm going fast enough to smash through. You know, maybe it's better that I don't question the physics of Forza. It'll get way too deep. Well, that race was an absolute cakewalk. That was probably the easiest race that I've done so far today. Which, thank goodness, I needed that after that last circuit. First place again. And we have done it. The grocery run is done. We got a rare achievement for winning every seasonal championship in one winter season. We got the Porsche Macan Turbo. Nice. So I hope this has shown off seasonal objectives and how fun they can be. And hopefully we have enough to get the pass. I'm kind of worried, but... Alright, we've got another wheel spin. Come on. This is a chance for a gold or a purple. Right between the two. Thanks, game.
Right, we've cut down the field again. You're racing against only hardcore cross-country drivers now. The kind who carry their own tools and sleeping bag. Welcome to round 5 of the cross-country racing series.
Sounds good. Alright, let's see. Hold on. No! 41% complete. We're so close. We're so close, man. Ah. That's tough. I want to try and get it real quick before we end things off. Let's see what we can do to try and conquer that jump at the train yard. We need 774 feet. We might as well try it in the can. I don't think it'll be fast enough, but we might as well give it a shot, right? Wait. So now that we're done with the championship, hold on. I'm scheming right now. Let me cook. Let me cook. Now that we're done with the championship, let's go back to our house. Mod this thing as fast as it can possibly go and see if we can do the jump. And then once we're done with this jump, we'll be done for the episode. And then we'll get into... Oh! Dang it. Dang it. Okay. And then we'll get into what we've unlocked in the next one. It's been a busy couple of days. Kind of crazy that we have our final day of high school ever tomorrow at the time I'm recording this video. Pretty wild stuff. Doing a lot of work today, so it's nice to unwind with some Forza. We're going to finish off the night, hopefully, with a sweet victory on this rail yard jump that has taken us like 2 episodes to beat. How high can we get this thing? 960, oh, 972. Alright, let's do it. 972 is very fast for an off-road vehicle, I must say. There are only, I believe, 1 or 2 off-road based vehicles in this game that you can get to X-Class. They're extremely few and far between. So this is a big deal. Oh my gosh, it has a spoiler. This game just knows how to reach into my heart. Alright, rail yard ramp. We're coming with fury now. Oh yeah, look at the speed building on this sucker. Oh my god. This thing is a beast. Oh wow, okay. We're coming to settle the score. Maybe a little too fast. Oh, we even got the signature Forza Horizon wheels. You can see the lettering on them. I like having the lettering wheels. I think they're cool looking. What? Flying through the trees. Does this thing have winter tires? No, it doesn't. That makes sense. Wow! Almost every stat is max. That's pretty crazy. There's an influence board we missed at the rail yard? Huh. Hey. That's weird. Oh, there's just a little ramp. I was like, how do we get up to this thing? Boom. 63 out of 150 on the influence boards. Alright, it's on the other side, so. We're going so fast we almost touched the ceiling in the rail yard. Alright. It's time we finish this jump off once and for all. Let's do it. $774. Got it. Yes. Yes. We did it. We beat the stupidest danger sign in this whole game.
See, the thing about you is this.
It got more.
You're just as good a driver in the air as you are on the road. Horizon hasn't had a driver like you for a long time.
What a time. With that, please tell me we got it. 48% game, really. Alright, whatever. We'll save it for next time. It feels good to get the jump done. Next time on Forza Horizon 4, we finish off this winter season. And maybe, if it's within the next 10 hours I'm recording, we hop in to our first official spring season on the roster and have a chance at some special rewards. Specifically, our first showcase remix. Thanks for watching, and see you then.